For any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check out g2a.com, and if you need any Ultimate Team coins, then head over to FIFA. The code CHES will get you a discount on both sites, and all links are down below. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again, and welcome to episode number 64 of My Player here on FIFA 15. We've got another Champions League game to start us off today at home against Anderlecht, and we are doing very well in the Champions League so far. As you can see, sat top of the group after a win and a draw against Bayern Munich and AC Milan respectively, both of which were away from home incidentally, so hopefully we can get decent results in the return games as well. Anderlecht actually sits second on goal difference thanks to, I'm not really too sure, thanks to goals scored. As you can see, they've scored 3 and conceded 3 as opposed to Milan's 2 and 2. So interesting game in the first one. Not sure how Anderlecht will play. It's our first home game in the Champions League, like we've said. So hopefully we can do well. And then in the second game of the episode, we actually have Montpellier at home as well. So 2 home games today, which is nice actually after playing a lot of away games recently. So fingers crossed we can get some good results. Of course, if you enjoy the episode, then feel free to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are over 43,000 subscribers strong now. It'd be great if we could hit 44 before the end of the weekend upcoming. Who knows how things will go, but hopefully we can get a good result here. We're in good form personally. The team are in good form. We'll have to see what Anderlecht's away kit. They could play in either. Let's make them play in pink, shall we? We're going to play in the 4-1-2-1-2 still, of course, as you can see, alongside Alexander Lacazette. So hoping to get at least a goal or an assist in this one, maybe even multiple, but we'll have to wait and see. Najar out wide, he's got a man on the overlap, but he's refused to use him so far. Now he does. Nosales might get the cross into the box, and does so. Free header for the man in the box, but Mario Suarez, I believe it is, on the 6-yard box, completely unmarked. He has to get that on target. There are no excuses for a striker in that position. That should be 1-0 Anderlecht, but fortunately for us, they missed it. Gonalons tackles to 4. Here's Lacazette, lovely ball over the top. Think I was just about onside. Terrible first touch, defenders come across. That pretty much sums up our first half performance so far. That'll probably only be the second highlight you've seen. That wasn't really worth showing you. We had the Anderlecht chance earlier on where they headed wide and should have at least gotten it on target. And that pretty much sums up our first half so far. So that pass as well as the chance. Been a very slow game. Nothing to have shown you to this point. And hoping for... What? Okay, I am signed in. Hoping for a better second half, and hopefully we can make it to the half time at least 0-0, if not actually have a chance. But again, just the fact that the Xbox played up there probably sums up this first half. Nosales will get it out to Praye. He might get the ball in. Question of a cross. He's managed to do it, but it is comfortably clear, but only as far as Defoe. Gets it into Mario Suarez, who shoots just wide. Second chance of the game for either side. Both have gone Anderlecht's way, but we stay at 0-0. And Sakala finds the ball inside to Tielemans. Good feet from him. Youngster, obviously 17, 18 years old. Recommended to every single person that ever does a career mode on YouTube ever. Mario Suarez might get a chance here though. He's had a couple so far. Good challenge from Safane. Drops as far as Kiestan. Out to Defoe, to Najar. They're eventually going to have the shot. They are, and they hit the outside of the post. That definitely is the closest either side have come so far. It's been all Anderlecht so far in this game. We can't get our rhythm going when we go forward. And that was close to 1-0. Out wide to Conte, who's just come on for Najar. It's been all Anderlecht in this game. Fair play to them. You can see why they were able to get positive results against Bayern and AC Milan so far in this group stage by the way they're playing here today. If you can flick that on, Lacazette can get the turn in. We may be able to get a chance here. Ferry can play the through ball, which he has done. First real goal scoring chance for us in this game, and we've taken it. Lyon 1. Oh, Anderlecht 0. That genuinely is our first chance on goal as far as I can remember. It's probably the first, well, definitely the first chance I've shown you of us actually attacking. And really well taken actually, just to guide it into that far bottom corner with our right foot. Our 4th goal of the season, I think, so far here at Lyon. Regardless, it's the first goal of this game, and it's Lyon 1, Anderlecht 0. An undeserving 1-0 lead. Bemba flicks that on. Only as far as Conte stood directly next to him, but still they are going to work the ball into the box. Praye tries to bring that down, has managed to find Mario Suarez, and that is 1-1. Disappointed in the defender there, Samuel Umtiti, that he wasn't able to challenge for that stronger in the air there and get the header fully clear. Knocks it to Praye, and that is a top finish in at the near post. Keeper Anthony Lopez probably should have done better, but it was well hit by Mario Suarez. It's 1-1 here at Stade Jalande. Oh, it's a nice ball by Nosales up to Defoe. It's Matthias Suarez, not Mario. I apologise for calling him Mario for the majority of the game. I have recently found out that it was Matthias. He actually popped up with his name after he scored the goal, so my bad as far as that's concerned, but hopefully we won't have one more bad thing to come in this one with Nosales playing the ball through. Good block by Zafane. There goes the final whistle. We get our 5th point of the group stage in the Champions League, and we are so far undefeated. A draw at home against Anderlecht to go along with our draw away against AC Milan and the 1-0 victory at the Allianz against Bayern Munich. Hopefully though we can play better in this second game against Montpellier. Hoping for a better display in this one than the previous, because it really wasn't worth showing you much from that Anderlecht game. Really disappointing performance from both myself and the team, to be completely honest. I'm not just going to pass the buck. I played particularly poorly as well, despite picking up the goal. So we're hoping for a better performance here against Montpellier, although they are actually a very capable side. So we will have a tough game. Just hope that we can step our game up and get 3 points in the league to get us back towards those Champions League spots at the top of Liga. It's a nice run by Grenier. Make the run for Gonlons, but he's ignored me. But Ferry has managed to squeeze that to Lacazette, and we've got the advantage from the free kick. Call for through ball here, and that is very well played by the defender. We'll try that turn. It's not quite worked with ref. Question of a penalty. We've gone down. Lacazette has the shot. It has dropped to me again. Got it across to Grenier, in fact, who has the shot. Wow. I'm not really too sure why we didn't get a penalty there. It looked as if I was just taken out. I had my legs taken as I was trying to get the shot away. It wasn't the most tightly controlled of turns to get inside the box, to be completely honest. But after we did eventually get it under control, I thought I got clipped. We definitely went to ground. We were eventually able to have the shot through Grenier, but it wasn't quite as good a shot as we perhaps could have had if we'd maybe got that penalty. Throw in for us. I'll offer myself here. Zafane will use me. We'll try and get the cross in. It is a good ball in. Lacazette wins the header, and that flashes over the top of the bar. A chance out of nothing from a throw-in. It really didn't look as if we were going to get anything from that chance. I wasn't expecting Lacazette to win that header, but he did really well. And wasn't too far over the top of the bar. That's our first real effort now since the penalty incident a little bit earlier on. Corner for the away side in stoppage time at the end of the first half. Again, it's been a bit of a slow game. A couple of chances at either end, but nothing really to rant and rave about. But they could. Oh, Petcut really should have won that header at the near post there. That should have been 1-0. Probably the best chance of the game, really, if he would have been able to get contact on it. But we might catch him on the counter-attack here. We're playing Lacazette. I'll keep running, and I'll make a run inside here. Lacazette trying to do his best to work it. There's a good ball out wide. Please get there. He hasn't. That'll be a throw into Montpellier. Oh, there have been a couple of really slow games today. I'm not really too sure what the problem is. Skisi into Petcut. Good ball around the corner to Sanson. The man on a bookie might get it back to Petcut. Would have been a perfect opportunity and an easy goal if they'd have been able to square that across. Grenier is going to probably come across this way, which he has done. Through Ferry to Lacazette to myself. Oh, we get past the slide tackle, commit the defender. I'm just going to stand this up for hopefully Grenier to get there at the back post, which he has done, but he hasn't been able to get it on target. That is a glorious opportunity for Clément Grenier. Just 5 yards out from goal, he has to put that away. There are no excuses in that situation. Lacazette appreciative of the effort. He had a header, of course, in the first half that flashed just over the top of the bar. They're the two closest chances we've had to getting a goal in this one so far. Sahi into Munier. Montpellier got loads of men forward here. It's a good strike as well, and Lopez can't hold it. That's Montpellier's first chance of the second half, and probably their best one of the game to date. Decent ball forward though, that. I wasn't expecting that to stay in. I flicked it on, but we haven't managed to get it to Lacazette. It's been another end-to-end game that hasn't really provided any real, properly good goal-scoring opportunities, apart from the two headers that we've had, especially that Grenier one, really. He should have done better with that, but no real opportunities to be worked on the ground. We seem to be just whipping in hopeful crosses so far, and nothing's coming of it. Free kick from Montpellier in a really dangerous position. Oh, that just proves how dangerous it was. Anthony Munier gives them the 1-0 lead. It took something like a set piece to make the breakthrough in this game. Unfortunately, it was a set piece for them and not for us. Decent free kick though, can't deny him that. He did score a free kick against us in pre-season in one of the other career modes we've done so far this year. In fact, it may even have been my player when we were at Sunderland. I can't quite remember. But proving again that he is fantastic from that sort of position. Gets it up and over the wall. If they jumped, perhaps they would have kept that out. I'm not sure. Goalkeeper maybe should have done a little bit better, although his positioning wasn't too bad. But still, brilliant free kick. It's Montpellier 1, Lyon 0. Fofana out wide to Zefan. He might get the crossing. We've called for it here. Lacazette might win that header. It's a strong header away by the defender. We have managed to keep hold of it. No, we haven't, because Petkart's come back on his defensive duties. Give Montpellier the chance to break away. Saihi got the man on the outside in Ribelin. Might use a good feet to get around Dabo there. And again to turn inside the secondary defender. Saihi might get the ball inside. Petcart, they've got a man free on the far side. Might not need him though. Saihi going on a solo run. Really nice turn. They're eventually going to have a shot here. Man waiting to be set up on the edge of the box isn't. Saihi taking this all on his own. Sanson might have the shot back to Saihi. Good tackle though, and that was vital because he just seemed like he was going to worm his way all the way through to the goal then. We stay at 1-0 with 15 minutes to go, and fortunately for us, that's the back of Anthony Mounier. Jean Deza is the man to replace him. Dabo, he's given that straight to Lacazette, who's played me in. This could be a real chance. Just needs to play the right ball at the right time. That's the only thing. We work this well and try and dink it over for Lacazette. Oh, well cut out by Al-Qatari. We're on all-out attack right now, so you would presume it's going to be quite end-to-end in this final 10 minutes, unless, of course, they don't find themselves being too adventurous and go to park the bus or something. But Lacazette's worked that really well into me. We'll try the finesse shot from distance, and it's just whipped wide. The best chance of the game so far for us comes and goes. 8 minutes still to go. They're making another change, and that was the closest we've come so far. But if we're going to be all-out attack for the final 10 minutes, that shouldn't be the last chance we have. Here's Ferry. He's going to use me. See the run there of the man in the middle. We'll dink it over to Alexander Lacazette. It was a nice ball as far as I'm concerned. Squeezes through Titi on the edge of the box. The centre-back coming forward finds me. Oh, I can't quite get my feet sorted though. The first touch just runs off my instep. And they're going to hoof it clear and keep it in play as well, which will waste a little bit of time. Good turn by Kone. Does get it into me. I'll squeeze this through there to Gonlons, who's playing as a default striker right now. We've gone to a 4-3-3. I'm wide right. Gonlons through the middle and Lacazette wide left. Here is Alexander Lacazette into stoppage time now at the end of the second half. Grenier back out wide to Dabo. To Lacazette. I'll call for the cross. It's come. We could have a free header. The keeper comes for it. Good header by Fofana. It drops, and they're so lucky with the fact that the keeper had already come out, because then he was right there to gobble up the rebound as it knocked down off his defender and deny me the chance of just tapping that into an empty net. Fortunate end for Montpellier then in stoppage time, but will we be able to get one more chance? It's dropped to me here. I'm just going to hit it. Don't tell me the referee's blown the final whistle. I think I may have hit that wide anyway. But still, it doesn't matter because Montpellier get the victory. We lose 1-0 in Ligue 1, despite the fact we had a lot more chances than them. But they definitely dominated possession, as you can see, 62-38. Not good enough from Lyon. Again, in the domestic competitions. We've got another domestic competition coming up in the next episode as well, which of course will be Thursday in the Coupe de Ligue in a home game on the Wednesday against Sochaux, who of course we played recently and actually had a very entertaining game against. So looking forward to that game actually. And then we've got Evian at the weekend as well. We'll have a quick look at the league table, despite the fact that it probably doesn't make very good reading for us as a Lyon side, but we are currently ninth. Really not good. That if we'd have won that game, we would have still been up there in 6th and in touching distance with the teams above. But Montpellier, as you can see, up in 4th. So we would actually have been above them had we won that game. So we may even have been able to be up in 5th. The PSG still sit top with Monaco right behind them, and then a big gap down to the teams in the remaining European spots. We really need to put some form together when it comes to the domestic league situation. Hopefully we can continue to do well in cup competitions. So we have scored 4 goals now, thanks to that one against Anderlecht earlier on and the 1 assist. So we need to improve ourselves as an individual, we need to improve as a team, and hopefully that will happen in the next episode. But that will bring today's to a close, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, as always, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Of course, check the channel page for anything you may have missed over the past few days, whether it's this series, the Liverpool Career Mode series, or the Career Mode Road to Glory. Of course, both of which will return to you tomorrow, with it being Wednesday. And if you don't know what and when I upload, there is a schedule in the description of every single video and on the About tab of the channel page as well. So definitely check those out, and also the links in the description to my Twitter and to my Twitch, the most important too, and also to my Facebook and Instagram if you want to follow me over there as well. But for now, that will bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.